Hey everybody, another, this was Breakdown, level 22, Breakdown. I was able to look at another post-commentary video here. This level, I think that a lot of people, when they talk about Doom 64, they talk about what is the creepiest level. A lot of people talk about the Citadel or Burnt Offering, some of the more obviously hellish. I always found this one to be one of the creepiest levels. And mostly it's not extremely atmospheric, as you can see. It's a lot brighter than a lot of the levels and whatnot, but the music in this one is really, really crazy. And I think that that's the whole... The music tracks are everything in this game. I mean, listen to that. You cannot hear that and not be a little unnerved. There's two. Shoot the other one. Come on. Come on, me. Shoot it. Shoot it. What am I thinking here? I guess I forgot what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now. But back when I recorded this, I must... There we go. Oh! Or maybe I was right. You had to go around to the other side. And we got Keiko's. Fuck yeah. Chainsawed to death. It's like the most impractical chainsaw. That is definitely a combat chainsaw. You would not want to cut a tree with that motherfucker. Still got nailed. He dead, he dead. I just had this memory of the first time I ever saw Doom. It was not when I was playing it. I actually saw a commercial for it or something on television. And I thought, wow, that looks cool. And the one thing that I thought looked cool was they showed the character using the chainsaw on an enemy. And it was very brief because, you know, you couldn't show too much blood and guts stuff on television. But they showed this, like games like Doom. I think it might have even been like a commercial for like Windows 95 or something. Because I never played the original DOS version. I played it on Windows. But it's like it's like I'd played Wolfenstein and Spear of Destiny at that point, and Doom looked like it was next level. And I remember thinking, like, in the Wolfenstein games, you know, Wolfenstein 3D, not the first two games, not the stealth ones, but Wolfenstein 3D and Spear of Destiny, like, your melee weapon was like a knife, and it sucked. It was like the worst melee weapon from a fucking first-person shooter ever. It was awful. I'm saving it, apparently. Okay. And I remember thinking, now, a chainsaw, now that is a melee weapon I can get behind. I mean, of course you do have to find it. You start off with the fist, but even that, you can get the berserk. And Doom really brought the idea of different weapons for different situations. Like Wolfenstein, I mean, you started with the pistol, and then once you got the machine gun, it like replaced your pistol, and then once you got the chain gun, it replaced your... I mean, you only had one weapon at a time, and, you know, yeah, I think you could switch down to other weapons, but there was never a reason to go to the weaker weapons. There really wasn't. And the knife was something that would pop up, and you knew the knife meant you're out of ammo, and you're pretty much fucked, because Wolfenstein was very hard, and at that point, you better hope you can sneak up on a Nazi and knife him quick and get some ammo from him. It's about to get haywire in here. See, I love this level. Nobody ever talks about this particular level, but I happen to like it a lot. I'm getting wrecked here by the pinkies. Potions. About halfway through, I just looked at I was like, hey, let me put my mouse over here, and there's no more media I'm on Windows 10 now. There's no more, like, media player. It's called the Movies and TV app now. It's you know, if anybody wants to know, like what's Windows 10 like if they don't have it, like if you're using Windows 7 or 8, and you're like, well, what is Windows 10 like? And, you know, the first time I ever used it was actually at my mom's house, because she has a Windows 10 tablet, which is pretty cool, but my impression of it then is the same as my impression of it now. They really, really want it to be Android. Like, it's basically kind of like having Android for a computer. Which is a cool idea because I like Android as an operating system. It's a lot like Windows. You know, it was like basically before there were Windows phones, there was Android, which was like having Windows for phone. Now there are no Windows phones anymore because nobody really wanted them. I mean, my friend Andrew had a Windows phone because he was able to get it super cheap. But this Red Maze area, I like. I like everything about this level. I like. But now he's got an iPhone, which I would make fun of him because, you know, like, fuck you, iPhone. But he got it for free, and that's, you know, like, normally he wouldn't choose to have an iPhone, but he got it for free, and it was better than his Windows phone, so. But yeah. So, like, it's the Movies and TV app now instead of Windows Media Player. It's the same exact thing, it's just... Well, I guess there's probably something separate for music, because it's movies and TV, not movies, TV, and music. I haven't really delved... I have my music restored from my backups, but I haven't delved into playing tracks yet and see what app opens it. I assume it's going to be something similar. Fuck yeah. You know, on Windows 7, though, like, Windows Media Player was almost like two different apps. So, because like it had the part where you'd play music, and then it had the part where you'd play video, and it was almost like two separate things. So I guess this just takes that to its logical conclusion. I'm just firing everywhere. I did not get that guy. He's there. He is. I got him that time. We're coming up on the end here pretty soon. I really like this level. You know what it is it reminds me a little bit of Doom 1, but with that Doom 64 feeling that really only Doom 64 has. I can't think of another game that feels like Doom 64. That's why I like it so much, because it's fairly unique. I could name a bunch of games that feel like Doom or Doom 2, but I can't name any other games that feel like Doom 64. Alright, and here's the exit. We just gotta clear out some nightmare imps. And you just gotta jump in the lava! See you guys next time, more Doom 64.